Hi, my name is Margaret. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the creator of Car Reading. Now, I've got another missing person. I think her name is Laura. I am going to get her name wrong, but I'm not very good at reading. So, I'll give you a picture of her. This is her. She went missing in the UK. I might just put down the name of the lake in the street, the area she went missing, because I'm not good with reading and writing, so it's probably best to put it down for you. So she went missing last year, the 15th of February. They're not quite sure when, because what happened on that day, she meant to go to work and come home that night. She didn't get to work and she didn't come home. So yeah. So I'll give you a bit of background about her. She's 19. She sounds like she still goes to school and she's got a job. She's well liked from everyone, family and friends. She sounds like she's close to her family and friends, and she's very reliable. So if she was 5 minutes late for work, she'll ring up work and say, I'm 5 minutes late. She's that kind of person. She likes to be on time. She likes to have her, I would say, routine from what I gathered. So she's very friendly and reliable. So that's kind of a bit of her background there. I've got everything on my phone. I'm on computer if you want to know what I'm doing. So I'm going to give you a bit of story behind this and the information that I got on YouTube. I was going to wait for this, but she said, do it now, so I'm going to do it now. So, yeah. So, I got, like I said, the night before she went missing, she went to a party. This is unlike her. She doesn't do this that often. For some reason, she decided to go that day. But she was back before 1 o'clock because her mum said if she goes out, she likes to be back before 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's normal for her. And the other thing is, no, that's what I said. So she came home before 1. That's all right. The following day, she went to get ready for work. Like she got her clothes ready for work. I actually don't know what she does, but she got her clothes ready for work, so she had a suit of some kind. So she got all that ready, put it all in her bag, and she walks out the door. Alright, she's on her way to work, but she doesn't make it to work. So no one knows about this at this time, just her co-workers. Then it comes to that night and she's not at home, and mum and dad got a bit worried about it. So they ring up the police because it's very unlike her to not come home and not tell anyone. So that's okay. So that's happening. So there's a few things you need to know about this that I got on the YouTube for missing people. And some of it's news and just some people passing on information. So this one I'm getting it was around the UK, that area, breakout for schools. So I'm assuming because they know that she might have went to school too, but it was around that time. And what else do you need to know? She got ready for work and all that. Like I said, she didn't make it to work. I think they worked that later because, like I said, mum and dad rang up the police that night because she wasn't at home. And this CTU or something like that, a video that you can watch that she's walking to work. It's on one of the, most of the shops have them, and it's on YouTube. I will put her full name on down the bottom so you know who it is and you can Google her. Going to work, and that was the last time they seen her. So it was between 8 o'clock and 9:30 because there's a lake near her house and at work, and it only takes 2 k's to walk to her house. And for what I know, I love walking. It wouldn't take her any longer than 40 minutes to walk to work, and she loves walking. So to me, myself, and her, it's not a long walk. It's a short walk, and she can do this. She does this every time. She walks to work and she walks home, kind of thing. So I call her walker. Yeah. So, and through this, I've been told I'm assuming it was the day that she got her phone and the applicator phone, the bit when you can locate where you are and that, she turned that off. And I found that was really weird. So I thought I'd pass that on because, if you're close to your family and that, why would you turn that off? So I thought I'd pass that one on to you so you know. And after she went missing, 2 people located her. They think it's her. They reported this to the police, and the one was between 9:30 and 10. She saw her, I'm going to say Leah, I know I'm saying it wrong, but Leah on the phone texting someone. Texting someone. She's so busy to it that she almost walked into this lady. When she saw her, she said sorry, and that was okay. That's the kind of person she is. She realised she almost walked into this person. She said sorry to this person. So that's okay. And in between 10 o'clock and 10:15, there's 2 other people saw her. These are all females, and they walked up past her. They were walking one way and past another way. Now this was on this lake, and I'll put the lake's name down on the YouTube, down on the bottom of this so you know where it is. And they walked past her, and she seemed to be upset over something. She was on the phone, upset about something. One of the girls said it's almost like she was crying. So yeah, and later on, after that, about 10:20 and 10:35, they saw her again, and she seemed to be more happier. And this was around the lake itself. Now, since 2002, the 15th of February, the phone hasn't been used. And she's been saving up money for going on the holidays with her mum too. And I'm assuming she's been putting this money in her bank account, but it hasn't been touched at all. So it's unusual too, because I'm saying that's unusual for 2 reasons. That if this person was after money, somehow they will get the money off her or go to the bank and get it off. But we've all seen it on YouTube and on the news. Or, something like that. And, so I found that really interesting because you wouldn't, if you're saving money for for a holiday, you wouldn't have it on you. You have it in your bank account and it hasn't been touched. And if she, like they said, if she was going to do a runaway, she'd be using that money, and she's not using that money. So it made me think about them 2 opposite things where she's saving money, no one's asking for the money, but she's not using the money either. So that's interesting in itself. So yeah. Now, there's a little information about her brother. He commits suicide over this. And the reason I'm putting this out here, because the story behind that, well, not behind that, but before he commits suicide, he meant to go to this her workplace, and had an issue with her friend. I'm going to say friend because I don't know if it's her ex-boyfriend or a friend, so I'm going to say friend. But at the end they realised it wasn't him, and yeah, it's a kind of sad story really, because his brother feels so bad over this that he commits suicide, and it's not a good thing. So yeah, so that's something I thought I'd pass on to you. And this is normal, but I just thought I'd pass this on. The night that she went out, I think it was the night she went out, her mum was making something and she didn't like it, so she said, I just do a takeaway, so just did a takeaway. Her mum did say it's normal, but I just thought I'll just put that on in for it. Now, I think there was a man, I can't quite remember this one. Leah was seeing a man, and it sounds like they were in a relationship, but at the same time he must have been in a relationship with another lady, because he got engaged with this lady, and he must have told the police or the mother about this, but yeah, so I thought I'd pass that on to you. That's it. So I'm going to do a bit of a psychic thing here. I left it a bit later because I know some of you will go, nah, don't want to hear it. And that's okay, you don't have to hear it. I'm happy you to turn it off right now. But it might help with the case. I'm hoping it helps with the case, especially when I hear her saying, do it now. So I hope it helps. I am sadly say I'm hearing that she has passed. It is sad, and I wish it was that she was alive still, but that's what I'm getting. So I'll pass that on to you now. Now I feel like this is not part of the scene, but I feel like I need to pass this on. And I think it's more related to me knowing that if I'm right, and the parents know I'm right too. This is the bit, I feel like I need to pass it on, but I don't feel like it's part of the scene. And I'm getting a party at a house, and I'm looking down over like a paddock, over something like where you sit down and have your coffee, tea, that kind of thing. And there's grass around, like it's a backyard, and I see Leah there. Like I said, I don't think this is part of her missing, but I feel like it's important to pass this on. Now the next few bits are part of the scene, and I'm getting that she's passed. I'm getting 13, and I'm getting two male names, Charlie and George. Now with that, I'm getting she was on a chat room, in a chat room, as I can say. Now the names might not be connected to it, but I feel like I need to pass these two on together. She's in a chat room, and her brother knows this, and I feel like he might know a person in the chat room. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting hiding, like something's hiding there. And again, I won't get into details here, but this might be useful. I'm getting a hands over her neck. And that's all I'm going to say with that bit, but I'm not going to go into details, because, we don't want to go too far with it. I'm getting a white truck. He's picking her up and putting her in this white truck and taking her to a house. Now, I'm not getting a colour house, but I'm just getting that he's taken her to this house in this white truck. Now the white truck, it's not a big truck. It's one of the small ones where you have one door open, and at the back it's just a little things, put little things in it, like your wood and that in it. It's not a big truck, it's just a small truck, yeah. And I see him putting her in there and putting the black tarp over her, over the truck itself at the back, yeah. I'm getting that. And yeah, like I said, I'm getting the brother knowing the person in the chat room, or know of a person that it might be involved with her passing. I'm getting, like I said, he went to the job and he blamed the friend or boyfriend, but he had nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with this. It's another person that him and his sister knows, related to the chat room. So I thought that was important to say. Now I'm getting a grey car, like a Ford, but one of the small Ford, not the one where it's long and you can put your camping gear and all that in it. It's just a small four-seater car. It's a grey car. It's a dark grey car, and it's like a four-seater car, so that's one I'm picking up. Now I'm seeing a brick house. Yeah, I'm just seeing a brick house for some reason. Yeah, and I'm getting games, and I didn't pass this on to you. I'm getting wooden steps. Just wooden steps. I don't know if it's part of the house that he's taken her to, or the brick house, but I'm getting wooden steps. The other thing I'm getting is bloody friends, just bloody friends. That's what I'm getting. The other thing the wooden steps are outside, like, you know how you just walk out towards this the house, that kind of wooden steps. Now I've got a little stuff here too. There's a lake on the way from her house to her job. And on one of the sides, I'm getting mixed up with this. I don't know if it's on my left or my right, because I'm looking at it 1 minute it's on my left and another minute it's on my right. So it's on one of the two sides. And on the side, there's a road. And on the other side of the road, it's another part of the park. Like you have two parks connected, or the lake and the park connected. It's like that. Now I'm getting a white house next to the park. And next to that house is about 3 to 4 trees. And it's kind of bunched out. But I feel like on the side of the tree in the house, there's a little hole in this tree that you can go in. Now these trees are in between 5 to 6 feet high. So it's tall but not that tall, yeah. And you can go in it. I feel like he's taking him out of these trees, or he's bringing her into these trees. And I feel like these trees are where she passed. There are things around it, around this tree in the house. Like I said, if you looked outside, you wouldn't see the house. I mean, if you're from the White House and you looked outside, you wouldn't see the hole. You have to walk around to see this hole. It's hard to see the holes from a distance. What else could I get from it? Yeah, they're tall. I don't get the brand of the trees. I must admit, I'm not getting the brand of the trees. But yeah, like I said, you got your lake, you cross the road, and there's another park connected to this lake park. And next to the park, and I feel like the house is on your left, and it's a white house. I don't know if it's a riverboard house or just a wooden house, but it's white. It might be concrete too, I don't know, but it's white. Yeah, I feel like there's a window next to it, but I don't see a person looking outside this window. So that's my psychic side of it. I'm not getting much more information related to this in that way. Now I am gonna put the lake where place where she is and where she works, the road where she works, and the name of the lake down the bottom, so you know where it is. Like I said, I do have dyslexia, and I just got this today, and I'm getting do it now, so I'm just gonna do it now, and hopefully that you got enough information related to disappearance. Like I said, everyone loves her. She's well known. She does know Tai Chi, I think it's not Tai Chi, karate, something like that. That if she were in trouble related to your black belt, if you were in trouble, you can defend yourself. So that's interesting in itself. But she might not be at that level either. So I know in the lower level you don't learn about self-defense. So yeah, so that's what I got. Like I said, I will leave. Yeah, just pass that on. So I will leave the information of the walls and the area it was, which was last seen, and I'll try and get the name of the lake. And I'll put that down for you. So yeah, hope this is useful. I won't put the phone numbers down because I'm here in Australia, in Victoria, and this is in the UK. So it's two different phone numbers for UK and Australia. So, but if you do think you got information, I would highly recommend pass it down to your local police, maybe. Just pass it on to your local police, and they might know a bit about her situation, and they can pass it on to the right person. And I always think too, if you think, is this useful, just pass it on, and the police will make that choice for you. They're pretty good with that. They're very helpful. Yeah, well, if you're like here in Australia, they're very helpful. So yeah, I hope this is useful. This has been a year so of her being missing. And sadly, like I said, her brother missed suicide over this. It's quite sad. Yeah, I think it's a sad thing that you feel that you can't do anything, and yeah, you do something like that. So hopefully that this information will help with the parents, and this bring a closure for the parents. And like I said, if you have any information or you're a bit worried about it, just pass it on to the police, and if it's your local police, and they will pass it on to the right people. And yeah, that's it. Hope this is useful. Feel free to pass it on, and feel free to use it too. Yeah, bye.